So hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Amir Bioclass for class 9 and 10. So in our previous video we have discussed the part of cell which is cell wall and cytoplasm. And in our today's video we are going to discuss the part of cell. This is the only a part of cell nucleus. Somebody tell you that this is a cell organelles. This is a cell organelles. No, this is a part of cell. The all part of cell are the nucleus, cell wall, cell membrane, plasma membrane, cytoplasm. And the one left is a cell organelles. These are the part of cell, not a cell organelles. If anybody told you that a nucleus is a cell organelles, no, that then tell you that is wrong. That is a part of cell, not a cell membrane. So let's start. So introduction. So what are the pictures that you see a nucleus in your mind? If you see in a cell, any plant cell or animal cell, in the center you will see a round or polygonal shape. You will see a round or polygonal shape. This is known as nucleus. This is known as nucleus. In the center of the cell. In plant cell, you do not find a center of the cell nucleus because there is a large vacuole. Because it helps in storage of the some food material or water. That is why if you look a plant cell, there is a large central vacuole. If there is a vacuole, then there is no cell plant nucleus, but there is cell nucleus, but in the very middle or the very left of the side. So in animal cell, there is center of the cell is known as nucleus. In the part of cell is known as nucleus, which is the center of the cell. So here the line said the nucleus is the control centering of the all activities of the cell because it controls the cell. If you see gland, who is known as the master of the gland in our body, pituitary gland, like that in a cell, who is known as the master of the cell is known as nucleus. If the question rise in exam told that who is the master of the cell, you will have to write the answer is the nucleus, master of the cell. Like example, if you see a pituitary gland, it is known as the master of the gland, and in a cell you will see a master of cell is known as nucleus. So first line we have discussed introduction, and second line it is a double membrane which is known as the nuclear membrane. If you see animal cell, what do you see outermost covering? Plasma membrane. Like that in nucleus there is a membrane. It also have to protect its outer covering, na? But in only eukaryotic cell have it have nuclear membrane, not in prokaryotic cell. If you remember that I have discussed in a prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell that the only eukaryotic cells have membrane, not a prokaryotic cell, because there is no definite nucleus, and eukaryotic cell have definite nucleus. That is why there is a membrane in a eukaryotic cell. And if you see eukaryotic cell, there is a membrane which is known as the nuclear membrane. It is known as the nuclear membrane. It is a double layer membrane. Means one. If you see a one membrane, that is known as the nuclear envelope, and if the two nuclear envelope made, that is known as the nuclear membrane. So we have discussed this line over. Here third line said that it also has more pores known as nuclear pores for the movement of substance. If you see a plasma membrane, it also it is selective in membrane, but it also interacts with some substance like waters or oxygen. Like that, nucleus has also dot pores in the nuclear membrane. It also helps in a transfer of substance from through the cytoplasm or inside the nucleus. So we have also discussed the nuclear pores. So the main component. So we are going to now discuss the main component, which is the main part of the component of the cells. So you have to look this very carefully. So first one is in chromosome. So what is chromosome? A thread-like structure which are only divisible during the cell division. It also help in genetic information. Means if you have to know the what is your ancestral DNA, what and anything, that is only found through the chromosomes or DNA. And inside the chromosome there are two main components, the DNA and protein, DNA and protein. The two components are the DNA and protein, and inside a DNA there is gene which is known as functional segment of DNA. What is known as gene? Functional segment of DNA. So you will tell that what is chromatin power, you do not discuss that. So wait, I will discuss that. So in chromosome, that's a thread like structure is only visible during cell division. If you see a entangled thread, means गुड़मुड़ियाया हुआ थ्रेड जब आप लोग देखते हैं तो क्या दिखता है? गुड़मुड़िया हुआ थ्रेड देखते हैं। जब वो सेल डिवीजन में आता है तो थीन स्ट्रेट बन जाता है, स्ट्रेट हो जाता है। और जब वो ऐसे रहता है तो उसको बोलता है क्रोमेटिन फाइबर, उसको बोला जाता है क्रोमेटिन फाइबर। जब इंटेंगल मास ऑफ थ्रेड रहेगा तो क्रोमेटिन फाइबर, और जब बक्सअप हो जाएगा, सेल डिवीजन में आ जाएगा, तो उसको क्रोमोसोम बोला जाएगा। तो ये पार्ट भी हम लोग देख लिए, क्रोमोसोम क्रोमेटिन देख लिए। सो मेन फंक्शन ऑफ द न्यूक्लियस इज अ if you so it is center of cell. Becomes center of the cell, it also help in reproduction and all the metabolic activity which are performing inside the cell. He has to look after all the things which are working inside the cell. So this part we cover. So the blast and main component of the nucleus is the nucleoplasm. Means nucleoplasm, if you see a cell, inside a cell there is a fluid liquid which is known as cytoplasm. Like that, inside a liquid there is a semi-fluid, not a fluid, semi-fluid, known as nucleoplasm. And nucleoplasm, it lies between the nucleolus and nuclear membrane. Now you told what is nucleolus, you do not discuss the nucleolus. Wait. Nucleolus is known as the nucleus of nucleus. Not understand? Means inside the nucleus you will see a nuclear membrane. All right, and upper side of the nuclear membrane you will feel that is the nuclear pores. And then inside there is a nucleoplasm, and inside the nucleoplasm there is a nucleolus. A dark portion, a nucleus of the nucleus, known as the nucleolus. Inside the nucleolus or the outer side, there is a chromosome or chromatin fiber, and inside the chromosome there is a DNA, and inside the DNA there is a gene. So we have discussed here also nucleoplasm. So you have to only know the figure. जब आप फिगर देखिएगा ना, फिगर के हिसाब से ही आपको पता चल जाएगा ये यहाँ रहता है, ये न्यूक्लियोप्लाज्म इसके अंदर रहता है, न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन इसके बाहर रहता है, उसका ऊपर न्यूक्लियर पोर्स रहता है, और उसके अंदर क्रोमोसोम रहता है, इसके अंदर डीएनए रहता है, इसके अंदर जीन रहता है, इसका फंक्शन ये है, इसका फंक्शन ये, सारा चीज अपने आप याद हो जाएगा, अपने आप एग्जाम में लिख पाइएगा। तो तब तक के लिए सब्सक्राइब माई चैनल फॉर थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग माई वीडियो।